Okay, we're going to look at solving systems. How do we solve these systems of equations? And we can do this by graphing, but it doesn't give us the exact solutions. So we've got two methods here. One is substitution, one is elimination. So the first example I'm going to have, we're going to talk about using the substitution method and what happens here. So say we have a system of linear equations in two variables here, and let's say it's 2x plus 4y equals 6, and we're going to say negative 6 equals negative 6, and x equals 2y minus 5. Now we're looking at substitution here first. Okay? So when we talk about substitution, what we want to do is we want to take one of these linear equations and we want to get one of the variables by themselves. If we have a variable with a coefficient of 1, that would be the best thing for us to do. If we look at these two equations, we can already see we have one here, x equals 2y minus 5. We have a variable on one side with a coefficient of 1. So we know if x is equal to 2y minus 5, the substitution method says we can take this equation, and since that gives us an equivalent to x, we can substitute that in the top equation using 2y minus 5 for x. So if we do that, we're gonna look at this first equation, and we're gonna put 2y minus 5 in wherever we see x. So we got 2 times 2y minus 5 plus 4y equals negative 6. Now we can distribute. 2 times 2y is 4y. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. So we're left with 4y minus 10 plus 4y equals 6. Well, we can combine terms here. On one side, the 4y plus 4y is 8y minus 10 equals negative 6. So now we can add 10 to both sides, and we'll get 8y is equal to negative 4. And now if we divide both sides by 8, we get y is equal to negative 1/2. So we have a value for y now. So now what we can do is we know the y coordinate is negative 1/2 here. So let's see. Oh, we added. Oh, nope. This should be a positive here. We added 10 to both sides. I'm sorry. So it should be a positive 1/2. There we go. 8y equals 4. Okay. So now we got y is equal to 1/2. Well, now we think, well, what is x? So in the second equation here, we have x equals 2y minus 5. Well, let's plug y in there. So we can look at this and we can say, okay, x equals 2y minus 5. We're going to replace y with 1/2 here. So x equals 2 times 1/2 minus 5. So x is equal to 2 times 1/2, and 1 minus 5 equals, we'll just say x is equal to negative, let's see, I'll do 1 minus 5. I'm trying to put the answer there. X is equal to negative 4. So we have here, we can see we have an x value and a y value. Our ordered pair should be negative 4, 1/2. So if we want to see, does this work, plug it back into the original. And let's see, here's our original equation. So we've got negative 4 and 1/2. We'll plug this in each. So we've got 2 times negative 4 plus 4 times 1/2 is negative 6. And then we have negative 4 is equal to 2 times 1/2 minus 5. So let's see if these work. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Plus 4 times 1/2 is 2 equals negative 6. And then down here we would have negative 4 is equal to 2 times 1/2 is 1 minus 5. So we're going to say negative 8 plus 2, negative 6 is equal to negative 6. That's true. Negative 4 is equal to 1 minus 5. Negative 4 is equal to negative 4. That's true. So that's how we can check. So substitution, basically just get a variable by itself, And then what we want to do is use what that variable is equal to and substitute into the original equation. So that's the substitution method. Now, and I may do another video with just a breakdown of these or something, but we'll see. Now, we can also look at the elimination method here. And this is sometimes called the addition method. So we're saying basically we're going to look at a situation where we can add these equations somewhat. So let's look at an example here. It would be better to illustrate this. And we have x minus 5y is equal to negative 12. And we have negative x plus y is equal to 4. So how do we solve these? Well, what we want to do is we want to find one variable in both equations, whether it be x or y, and we either want to find them so that if we combine them, they cancel each other out, or if we have to manipulate one equation by multiplying it by a different factor to make that variable equal to another one. So we add them together to cancel out. To illustrate that, let's look at what we have here. We have x, negative 5y, equals negative 12. Okay? And the other one, we have negative x, we have y, we have equals, and we have 4. Okay? And this is plus, and this is positive. So what we're going to do is basically we're going to add vertically. X and negative x is 0. Negative 5y plus y is negative 4y. And negative 12 plus 4 is negative 8. So basically we're saying negative 4y is equal to negative 8. So y should be equal to 2. So now that we know what y is, and we have an idea of what y is, we can look back in this equation and we know the y coordinate is 2. We can substitute it in either equation. Let's look at the first one. X minus 5 times 2 is equal to negative 12 because we're substituting the y in here now. So x minus 10 is equal to negative 12. So let's add 10 to both sides and we get x is equal to negative 2. So for our answer here, we have x is negative 2 and y is positive 2. To check this, we're going to substitute back into both equations and make sure we get true statements. In the first equation, negative 2 minus 5 times 2 is equal to negative 12. So negative 2 minus 10 is equal to negative 12. Negative 12 is equal to negative 12. True statement. We're good there. The second one, negative x. So we have negative 2 plus y, which is 2, equals 4. Well, negative, distribute this throughout. Negative times a negative is positive. So we're looking at 2 plus 2 equals 4. We know automatically that's good. So our solution here is x is negative 2 and y is 2. So hopefully this is just a little intro to the elimination and substitution method. But hopefully this helps a little bit. I think I'll cut this here. And I may, I don't know, we'll see. But may return to this a little bit later, but for now, I hope this helps with both the elimination and substitution method when we have linear equations and two variables. So have a good one, enjoy, catch you later, bye.